Disney's D23 Expo just dropped an absolute nuclear bomb on the MCU. Introduced on stage was Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans, the whole gang, and they officially unleashed the second trailer for Avengers freaking Doomsday. And if the first teaser gave us the goosebumps of seeing RDJ back in a metallic mask, this new D23 showcase gives us the meat balls. It pulls back the curtain on Victor Von Doom's horrifying motivation, establishes his terrifying power level, and lays out the exact mechanics of how he plans to rewrite reality himself. So today on LoreVerse, we are doing a deep lore breakdown of every single frame in this D23 trailer. We're going to unpack Sue Storm's emotional narration, the dark magic glowing in Doomstat, the return of Steve Rogers, the horrifying Sentinels, and why this trailer proves that Doomsday is adapting the darkest elements of Jonathan Hickman's Secret Wars and Times Runs Out comics. This trailer made me cancel my Dune tickets. Obviously, I was going to see Doomsday first. You guys know that. But I canceled my Dune tickets because I'm just going to be so enamored with Doomsday that I'm just going to wait till Monday to see Dune. But let's dive into this. And we're going to answer some questions that you guys might have had from the trailer. So the trailer kicks off with a heartbreaking voiceover from Vanessa Kirby's Susan Storm. As the camera slow pans through a dimly lit gothic throne room, Sue is explaining to an ensemble group of heroes, including Sam Wilson, Shuri, Shang-Chi, and the X Men, who Victor Von Doom actually is. And she whispers this: Victor was always the smartest guy in every room. He used to be different, he used to be kind, and then everything he loved was taken from him. I knew he was lost, but I did not realize he was broken. And this narration confirms a major deep lore theory. And it is that this version of Victor Von Doom originates from Earth 828, the retro futuristic 1960s reality of the Fantastic Four. He wasn't always a monster. He was a colleague, a friend, and an ally to Reed and Sue before a cosmic tragedy tore his world apart. And we see Doom standing before a massive, beautifully woven tapestry inside Castle Doom. The artwork depicts Victor alongside his wife and young child. And this directly connects to the Latvian witch costume displays in San Diego Comic-Con, because in deep Marvel lore, Doom's bloodline is tied to dark sorcery. And when his universe experienced a catastrophic incursion likely caused by time-traveling heroes, his family was wiped out of existence, and that loss broke his mind and birthed the tyrant that is standing before us today. Now, one of the most visually stunning elements of the trailer is the green glowing energy radiating from the steps and ancient runes of Doom's throne in Doomstat. In Marvel Comics, Victor Von Doom is a dual threat, a master of high-level scientific technology and black magic sorcery, second only to the Sorcerer Supreme. The green energy represents his command over Latvian rune magic, and director Anthony Russo teased that these specific runes allow Doom to anchor his fortress against the crashing waves of multiversal incursions, holding his castle stable while the realities around him dissolve into ash. Later in the clip, we see Doom leap off a high building, landing on the battlefield. He's covered in a dark shadow like shockwave, and this isn't standard magic, it's actually dark dimension energy. It proves that MCU Doom hasn't just built a shiny suit of armor, he has delved into forbidden dark arts to warp the fabric of reality around his physical body, which is really freaking awesome. And if anyone doubted Doom's power level, the middle sequence of the trailer completely shatters these doubts. Chris Hemsworth's Thor, glowing with the full power of the God of Thunder, leaps into the air with Stormbreaker screaming, "I swear you will beg for hell before I grant it." And it looks like an epic, triumphant Infinity War moment for Thor. But Doom doesn't even flinch, y'all. In a jaw-dropping display of absolute dominance, Doom casually raises his two fingers, his index and middle finger, stopping the full momentum of Stormbreaker with an effortless metallic clink. He looks Thor straight in the eyes, channels a shockwave of green sorcery that sends the God of Thunder blasting backward through stone walls, and utters the terrifying four words, "Hell answers to me." And in 5 seconds, the trailer establishes that Dr. Doom makes Thanos look like a freaking beginner. Then comes the trailer's biggest visual reveal. Doom standing on a misty, ash-covered field outside of the ruined X-Men mansion, and with a raise of hands, massive, towering metal behemoths underneath themselves from the ground. And Doom has seized control of the Sentinels now, the iconic mutant hunting robots from the Fox X-Men universe. Earth 100005 and reprogram them into his personal multiversal Doombots. The trailer cuts to a close-up of Ian McKellen's Magneto looking at absolute horror, shedding a single tear. For Magneto, the Sentinels represent the ultimate symbol of mutant oppression, trauma, and a genocide. Seeing Doom unearth an army of them to slaughter heroes across the multiverse forces Magneto to relive his worst living nightmare on a cosmic scale. Now, the third act of the trailer hammers home the scale of the multiversal war. We see an incredible crossover lineup inside the Avengers Tower. Earth 616, Earth 1005, and Earth 828, I believe, are colliding in real time. And we see Shang-Chi, Shuri, and the Wakandans. They look completely heartbroken in this trailer, and they look defeated. They realize that there is really no clean Avengers Assemble victory here, you know? They are really facing an impossible ethical dilemma. Either saving their own universe means allowing Doom to destroy someone else's. And to truly appreciate the scale of Doom's campaign in this trailer, we have to talk about the mystical army backing him up. The Latverian witches. In deep Marvel lore, specifically Jonathan Hickman's Secret Wars run, Doom uses an elite order known as the Black Swans, a coven of multiversal priestesses who travel between dying Earths, performing rituals to accelerate incursions and harvest reality fragments. And in the D23 footage, we see a shot of Dr. Doom and is panning over top of his head, but we see a black robe next to him. And I believe that is the possible Latverian witches that we see. And I believe they are armed with ancient Zephyro blood magic passed down from Cynthia Von Doom. And this coven acts as Doom's mystical vanguard. And while Doom uses technology and raw power to crush physical armies, his witches use chaos magic and dark runes to bind the stolen temporal energy directly to Latverian soil. They are the engine maintaining Doom's hold over reality, proving that this war isn't just about super suits and vibranium. It's a battle for the mystical soul of the multiverse. And as this trailer reaches its crescendo, the visual scale from grounded battles to pure cosmic horror, this footage really shows the sky like splitting open above ruined landscapes, displaying celestial gears and bleeding timelines. This is the structural prelude to us seeing Battleworld. So look, Doom isn't destroying realities out of malice. He is systematically pruning the chaotic timelines to force a collapse into a single localized space. In the comics, when two Earths collide during an incursion, destroying one Earth saves the other. But Doom rejects that binary choice by using the harvested power of the TVA, the Dark Dimension, and his coveted blood, possibly eternity. Doom is waiting for the exact moment of absolute multiversal compression to freeze the destruction in place. The ruined New York City we see in the trailer is the epicenter of this compression, the exact spot where Earth 616 and Earth 828 fuse to create the foundational territory of Doom's stat on Battleworld. Now, the trailer is insane. And what this makes me think of is Thor when he says this: if we return, we return as brothers and sisters, but mark my words, we're going to need a miracle. That miracle ain't going to be Steve Rogers, y'all. So yeah, this trailer is insane. I want to give like a little bit of a deeper lore perspective of this trailer because it is that good. I cannot wait to see this freaking movie. But yeah, hey, it's your boy Stevie. I want to thank you guys for joining me today in this video. I want to let you guys know, if you want to hear more from me and hear more of my opinion and keep up with all of the news that is going on in our world, as in entertainment, obviously, we do have a place where we talk about that. And go to this channel called LoreVerse Clips. If you look at my channel in the home tab, you'll see where that channel called LoreVerse Clips will be there. That is where we talk about all news going on in Marvel, DC, Star Wars, and fantasy and action. If you want to hear more, subscribe to those channels. I can't wait to see you guys commenting on that channel and talking to me. And I'm down. If you don't agree with me, let me know. If you do agree with me, let me know too. But please have a nice day, guys. Stay crispy and peace out.